So we have to go ahead and find negative 3 square roots of 2 times cosine of negative 210 degrees. So let's go ahead and draw a negative 210 degree angle. We put the initial side on the x-axis, and then we go clockwise, negative 210 degrees. So let's see how far will that be. We'll go past the 180 mark, so past the straight line. We'll go 30 degrees. So we'll go 180 and then another 30 degrees. So the reference angle is formed here. It's the 30-degree angle right here. The reference angle is always the angle formed by the x-axis and the terminal side. So we're always looking at the angle right next to the origin there. This angle right here. So let's go ahead and make a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, and I have the lengths of the sides labeled here, so we can make a right triangle with the x-axis. And again, you always form that with the x-axis, never the y-axis. So opposite the 30 degrees would be 1, and then the next to the 30 degrees is the square root of 3, and the hypotenuse would be 2. So we just have to pick the correct ratio off. So let's write SOHCAHTOA down. And we're interested in cosine. Before we do that, though, there's something missing on the drawing. Do you know what it is? We have to put positive or negative signs where they belong. So we're looking at the sides that are length 1 and square root of 3. The hypotenuse is always positive, but the vertical and horizontal line can be positive or negative. To tell you, look at the terminal point. So the ordered pair at this terminal point, you would go left from the origin, so negative square root of 3, and up from the origin, so 1. So the square root of 3 should have a negative on it. Now we can go ahead and read the cosine from our picture. So cosine would be adjacent over hypotenuse, or negative square root of 3 over 2. So I have negative 3 square roots of 2 times negative square root of 3 over 2 for my answer. So that would be positive 3 square roots of 6 over 2. So 3 square roots of 6, let's see if I can make the 3 draw. 3 square roots of 6 over 2.